land. We are recording for all around the world to see. All around the world, all around the world. Wooga, wooga, wooga. Need my marshals on the track, please. Marshals on the track, please. Four-wheel drive mod drivers, I need you guys on
Mark
the track,
Coleman.
please.
Baby Dale. Britton Bishop. Mike Mott.
Once again, qualifying in the 9 spot, Mike Mott. In the 8,
Phil
Al
Rowan.
Arlano. In the 7, Allison Shaw. In the 6, Lily Saunders.
Goose.
In the 5,
3
Reed
minutes to the
Saunders.
start of the
In
race.
4, Will Devia. In the 3, Phil
Al
Rowan.
Ariano.
In the 2, Mark
Will
Coleman
Davila.
on the pole. Will be Bryson Bishop. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. All right, race number 1. This is our two-wheel drive 21.5 lock timing C-main event. You guys and gals know the gig. Make your passes clean. You hit somebody, take out a position. You need to relinquish that spot. Police yourselves. If I see rough driving or intentional, I will call you for it. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, kids. All right, Rowan making his way up into the top 2 early on. Coleman leading out. Rowan in the 2. Bishop, Saunders. Oh, Rowan turns in a little bit too soon. Marshals himself out, so it's going to be Mark Coleman on top. Bryson Bishop in the 2. Reed Saunders up into the 3. Off the gas from being marshaled. Race number 2, 17.5 independent B-main event. You're going to be up next. Mark Coleman on top. Bishop, Saunders, Rowan, Saunders. Looks like Shaw. And it is. Allison up into the top 6 now. Back up front, though, it's going to be Mark Coleman on top. Bryson Bishop in that 2. Reed Saunders looking high, looking low, trying to find a way in the top 2. Oh, Bishop gets it wrong in the pitcher's mound. Reed now up into the top 2. Rowan not that far out of it, nor is Lily. That'll be a leader working there, Al. Thank you very much. You'll have 2nd and 3rd coming up on you soon enough. Mr. Mott, leader working with you. Yeah, I know what to do. Mark Coleman on top. Reed Saunders in the 2. Bryson Bishop in the 3. Rowan in the 4. Lily in the 5. Then it's going to be Allison, Davia, Mott, and Arlano rounding out my top 9. Race number 1 on deck. Race number 2. Be thinking about it. Now Coleman and Saunders working their way through the pitcher's mound. There's Bishop. Here comes Rowan. Let's keep it clean out front. Keep it clean out front, guys. Thank you, KG. Back up front, though, it is going to be Mark Coleman leading out with the orange and yellow. Through the switchback section, Reed with the yellow and black. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Bryson Bishop with the all blue in that 3 spot. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Oh, Reed getting it wrong at the end of the straightaway. Silve, like a wounded gazelle right there to get him. Coleman coming up on Allison. You'll have the leader working with you. And Will, that'll be 2nd working with you. Please hold your line. Allison 2nd coming up behind you. You know what to do. Bishop coming up on Davia. Nicely done, guys. Work together. Game on. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Watching the switchback. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Lily sitting in the top 5 coming up on Al Arlano. Now, I didn't see what happened, but
2 minutes left.
Saunders now up on top. Coleman, rough lap. I don't know what. Oh, he's missing a wing. You know what they say, if you don't have a wing, you don't have a prayer. So Reed Saunders on top. Bryson Bishop in that 2. Phil Rowan into 3. Let's pick up that battle for second and third. Will, that'll be third. Work with you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. And resume on. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Bishop off the end of straightaway. Rowan off the end of straightaway. Rowan trying to keep the hunt alive, trying to find a way into the B main. Leading out, going to be the black and yellow of Reed Saunders, working through the switchback section. Coming up on you there, Mr. Mott. That is the leader. Thank you very much. There's Bishop by the start-finish line. Here comes Rowan by the start-finish line. Right away, Reed Saunders working his way through that back jump section. Over the crossover he goes. 4 minutes in, 1 to
minute
go.
left.
He's just got to keep it rubber side down and wheels attached at all four corners. He's going to find his way into that A main. Now Bishop getting it wrong. Here comes Rowan. Rowan trying to match wits and go into that top two now. So Bishop and Rowan through the pitcher's mound. Down the back straightaway they go. In the fourth spot, going to be Coleman. Coleman only about a straightaway back. So Coleman not out of it quite just yet, but maybe too little too late. No extra time on today. With 4:30 in, 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go on the master. That'll be leader working there. Lily. Now Rowan finding his way up into the top two. Bishop going to drop it to 3 with less than 15 seconds to go. Less than 15 seconds to go. That'll be leader. Second working there, Mr. Mott. Please hold your line. With less than 5 drivers, less than 5. Might get caught at the line, and they do. Bryson Bishop in the 2, you are done. Phil in the 3, you are done. Davia, you are done. Coleman and Mott, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Arlano, you are done. Reed Saunders taking the win. Moving into that B main, you are done. Waiting on Lily and Allison. And that is a race. I'll stop.
The race is completed.
Going to grab those blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 1 drivers, turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshaling spot. I'll need all of you back out here to marshal for race number 2. All right, race number 1 drivers. Turn off your cars. Come on back out. Find a marshaling spot. All right, let's go ahead and, if we can, get our blowers down here in just a few seconds. Blowers down here in just a few seconds. All right, if I could, while I've got a clear check out of a couple people here, do want to take, if I could get everyone's attention real quick, if I could get no talking in the pits, no radios on. Some of you may or may not know, Ballon Houston, the young gentleman in the wheelchair that was here on Wednesday night, he unfortunately passed away last night. So we are going to do a moment of silence for Ballon. I know he's racing drag cars and having a good old time up above us, so watching down, having some fun. So we're going to do a quick, brief moment of silence for Ballon, and just think well wishes for his family at this point in time. Alrighty, I do appreciate that, everyone. Again, thoughts and prayers going out to Ballon Houston's family for their difficult time going through this right now. It's never fun when someone of the RC community, especially someone that we know very closely, has that happen. So, other than that, race number 2, my 17.5 intermediate B main event. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Reed Saunders, Bryson Bishop, you are moving to race number 3. Saunders and Bishop, you're moving to race number 3. Race number 2, this is my 17.5 independent B main. That'll be Tyler Jones, Todd Farnham, Larry Tom, Perry Mayfield, Dylan Dodge, Curtis Chandler, Brandon Chandler, and Joe Rickerson. Need all my marshals back on the track. Mr. Coleman, if I can get you over here or Dakota over here. One of you, I don't need two in that corner. I only need
Dylan
one
Dodge.
over there.
Perry Mayfield. Brandon Chandler. Todd Farnham.
Watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple.
Joe Rickerson. Slow. LT.
And all right, we are, yeah, right there. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Scott Spear, you want to go in, Scott, you want to go inside and ask Tyler Jones if he's going to run his main or not? So again, it's going to be Tyler on the pole, Todd in the 2, Larry in the 3, Mayfield in the 4, Dodge in the 5, Curtis Chandler in the 6, Brandon Chandler in the 7, Joe Rickerson in the 8.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Okie doke. Let's go get our cars lined up. Top 2 going to find their way into that B main event. Marshals, keep an eye on your areas. Reed. Focus on marshalling. Thank you. At the sound of the tone. All right, we are locked and loaded with our 17.5 B main event. Tom pushing it in a little too early. Gets collected by Mayfield. Let's keep it clean out there, Dylan. Or Devin, excuse me. Dylan. So it is Farnham on top. LT in the 2. Mayfield in the 3. Chandler in the 4. Marshall out front. Lily. Lily. You need to be marshalling, please. Thank you, Dakota. Appreciate that. Watch off the end of the straightaway, guys. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Blame that one on Mom. Leading out is going to be Todd Farnham. LT in the 2. Mayfield in the 3. Curtis Chandler in the 4. Brandon in the 5. No love lost there between Chandler and Chandler. It's bragging rights in the B main. Whether they bump or not, it's just a question on who's going to be on top of one another. When the finishing order is done, Todd Farnham leading us out. LT in the 2. Mayfield in the 3. Brandon looking high, looking low on Curtis. Drivers, you got 1 minute in, 4 to go. Race number 3, that is my 21.5 B main event. 21.5 B main event. You will be up next. We're putting water down after 3, water after 3. So out front, it is going to be Todd Farnham. In that 2, going to be LT. Chandler put it upside down. That's going to let Dodge slide to the inside now. Mayfield and Curtis trying to set their sights on LT. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Todd Farnham leading us out. LT in that 2. LT going double single. Mayfield double single. Chandler going big. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Marshall out front, please. Hey, Lily. There's no way you're going to get to the other side of the triple. Only the front side is what you got to worry about. Okay? 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It is Todd Farnham on top. LT in the 2. Now Curtis Chandler in the 3. Chandler trying to set his sights on LT. Through the pitcher's mound, LT goes. Here comes Chandler through the pitcher's mound. Right now, Todd Farnham working his way in the back triple. Double single action. Farnham keeping it rubber side down. Wants to find a shot into that A main event. LT double single. Chandler going big. LT might have to start pulling some trigger here soon. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Gap between second and third, going to be 2.3 seconds. Watch center section. Help him out, help him out, help him out. It is clear. There you go. Watch it in center, watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Nicely done, Lily. Drivers, you got 3 in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Still going to be Farnham on top.
2 minutes left.
Tom in the 2. Chandler in the 3. Gap was 2.2 last time by. Tom fits it a little sideways. Chandler going to close in under braking. Farnham not that far out of the woods yet. He's only got about a straightaway on LT and Chandler with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 3, 21.5 B main event. You will be up next. I will need these 7 drivers and 2 volunteers to help me out with the next race. Farnham getting it wide off the end of the straightaway. Chandler putting it upside down. Tom can breathe a sigh of relief with 3:45 in. Then he just goes double single just to put the point. Watch it in the center section. It is clear. Nicely done, guys. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Farnham on top. LT now 1.2
1 minute
off
left.
the back door of Farnham. Is it going to be 9? Is it going to be 10? Watch in the straightaway. Watch in the straightaway. Nicely done, Allison. It is clear. So Farnham and Tom working their way through the switchback section. Coming by the start-finish line. Oh, Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. LT getting it wrong. Here comes Chandler now with 35 seconds to go. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear. So with 25 seconds to go, Tom lines it up wide. Wants to make sure he gets over the triple. Chandler gets over the triple. With 20 seconds left on the master clock, they will get by for one more. And it will be a race to the line. Chom through the pitcher's mound. Chandler through the pitcher's mound. With less than 10. Farnham pushing it wide. He goes double single. Tom upside down off the end straight away. Rowan right there to get him with less than 5. That's time. Farnham, you are done. Chandler, you are done. Waiting on Chandler and LT and Mayfield. That will be a race. Waiting on Mayfield. Waiting on one. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. That is our race all stop.
The race is completed.
Grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. I do need all 7 of these drivers back out on the track to corner marshal, please. Oh, hey, Larry. You made the A main. I made it 7 for you guys. So top 3 going into the A. So Farnham, Chandler, and Tom, you're going to that A main event. That'll be race number 8. That means we got a 10-car dance. All right, let's go ahead and get our marshals back on the track, please. Marshals back on the track. Haven't called it out yet, guys. Hold it. Marshals, your spots, please. Marshals, your spots. All right, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Bryson Bishop. In the 9, Reed Saunders. In the 8, Anton Morissette. In the 7, Dave Rosen. In the 6, Diego Urea. In the 5, Shane Theobald. In the 4, Joey Cavaretta. In the 3, Boomer Wheeler. In the 2,
Man on
Rich
fire.
Brown.
Jason Stock.
And on the pole will
Baby
be
Dale.
Jason Stock.
Shane Theobald.
I need my marshals back on the track, please. Marshals back on the track.
Dave Rosen. Boomer Wheeler. Diego Uria. Joey Cavaretta. Rich Brown.
All right, and with that being said, no more laps,
Bryson Bishop.
Straightaway is closed, no more laps. Straightaway is closed. Marshals, your spots, please. I need 1 volunteer marshal off the end of the straightaway. 1 volunteer marshal off the end of the straightaway, please. 1 volunteer marshal off end of the straightaway. We're going to get our cars lined up. Thank you, Mr. Sora. Appreciate it.
1 minute to the start of the race.
21.5, B main event. You guys know the gig. Like I said it in the C main, you guys need to make your passes clean. I will call for rough driving. Single file through the first couple turns, and then you got 5 minutes to get it on.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Sound of the tone. Stock pushing it wide. Brown to the inside. Watch coming in the face of the triple. Let's do a restart on that one, guys. Restart. Not quite sure how we wound up with 4 cars going backwards up the face of a jump, but we did. So that's your one gimme, guys. Make it clean. You guys are all of equal speed. Your race will not be run in the first corner, nor will be won in the third corner, for that matter. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Bishop, you're on the 10. Hasn't changed. Back in the 0. Reed on the 9. Cool. There we go. All right, let's try this one more time. Keep it clean at the sound of the tone. Here, pole sitter Stock pushing it wide again. Brown got to the inside. And then Brown goes way wide coming into the face of the triple. And Lake right there to try and sort out the pieces. So Stock going to lead us out. Looks like Brown in the 2. Wheeler in the 3. Saunders now up into the 4. Watch him down front straightaway, guys. Watch down the front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear. Back up front, it is going to be Jason Stock on top. Brown and Wheeler going at it. Let's keep it clean, kids. Brown and Saunders going at it down that front straightaway. Then it's going to be Theobald. Urea. Watch coming in the face of the triple. Watch coming in the face of the triple. That was Saunders put it upside down. So out front is going to be Jason Stock. Rich Brown in the 2. Theobald in the 3. Urea in the 4. Wheeler in the 5. Watch coming through the pitcher's mound. Watch coming through the pitcher's mound. It is clear. So out front, the all blue up Stock. Watch coming into the switchback. Watch coming into the switchback. Thank you, Todd. Stock on top. Brown in the 2. Theobald in the 3. Wheeler in the 4. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. Watch center section. Help him out. Help him out. Somebody help him out. Or do rock, paper, scissors and figure it out from there. Jason Stock leading out. Down that front straightaway he goes. Rich Brown in the 2. Theobald in the 3. Wheeler now starting to work up on the back door of Theobald. Down the back straightaway they go. Race number 4, Novice A main event. You will be up next. We are putting water down. After this, marshal out front, Perry. Thank you very much. So back out front, Jason Stock. Rich Brown in that 2. Theobald and Wheeler. Wheeler now working all over the back door of Theobald, trying to get a run down that back straightaway. They go. With 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. In that lead spot, Jason Stock over the crossover. Brown over the crossover. Then you got Wheeler and Theobald over the crossover. They go. That is your top 4. In the 5 looks to be Diego Urea. Bishop, Rosen, and Saunders going to be my top 8. So battle royale for the top 2 to make their way into that A main event right now. Jason Stock's got it. Brown in the 2. But he's got a rear view mirror starting to fill up of Theobald and Wheeler.
Two minutes left.
And again, the only thing that I should be hearing off the driver's stand is Marshall, please. Watch it in center, guys. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. It is clear. Thank you, Perry. Nicely done. Jason Stock on top. Watch it by the pitcher's mound. Theobald now working up on Brown. Through the short chute they go. Over the pitcher's mound. Down the back straightaway they go. Theobald going wide. Wheeler in the 4. Urea trying to go over the top. Wheeler getting stuck in the fluff. Watch it out front. That was Brown getting it wrong. Theobald getting underneath the binders. With 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Jason Stock going by. Morissette down the back straightaway. They go. So it's a battle for second and third. There's Rich Brown down the straightaway. There's Theobald down the back straightaway. Here comes Urea down the back straightaway with Wheeler going down the back straightaway. So second, third, fourth, fifth. Down the straightaway
1
they
minute
go.
left.
They're all close enough that one mistake, anything can and usually will happen. Stock on top. Brown in the 2, watching the straightaway. Nicely done, Mr. Sora. Thank you. Brown and Theobald and Urea down the back straightaway with 4:20 in. Off the gas when you're being marshaled, Mr. Wheeler. Especially when it's the announcer. It is Brown and Theobald and Urea. With 15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds left to go. Pick up the battle between Brown and watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. And the switchback is clear with less than 5. Brown's going to get by for another. Theobald's going to get by for another, and that is going to be time finish lap you're on. Urea is going to get by for another. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Boomer, you are done. Dave Rosen, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Make sure you're grabbing those blowers. Stock, you are done. Cavaretta, you are done. We are going to put some water down. Brown, Morissette, Theobald, Urea, Reed. That is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas, and race
The race is
number
completed.
4 will be up next. Stock and Brown, you are going into that A main event. That will be later on in the program. We're going to put some water down, and race number 4 will be on deck. All right, drivers from race number 3, I need you guys all out back on the track, please. Drivers from race 3, all back out on the track, please. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Should have every spot out there covered. Watch your feet there, guys. All right, this is our Novice A main event. You guys are going to be going live here in about a minute and a half. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming out to Wheelie Weekend here at Hobby Action Raceway. Hopefully everyone's having a good old time. Depending upon what time we get done with our main events, may have the track open for a little bit of practice afterwards. So if you guys are thinking about wanting to try something out on your car, may have a little extra time after the main events are done. So while we get things kind of sorted out. So stay tuned for that. All right, race number 4, you can roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Should have 9 marshals on the track, please. Race number 4 going live here in about 1 minute. Got Brown there, Reed there.
Alex Walker,
Anton over there.
Dakota Ariano,
Got
Davis
Boomer
Theobald,
over there.
Ben Walker.
Cabaret over there. All righty.
Chandra Walker,
All right. let's go ahead and say straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Going to our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Again, Ben Walker on the pole, Alex Walker in the 2, Dakota Arlano in the 3. Alex. Davis in the 4, Sean in the 5, Chandra in the 6. I'm going to give Alex here about a minute, see if he can get his car fixed. All right, novice A main event. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. All right. Now, Alex, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Dad has the car keys for the ride home. All right, with that being said, have a little fun. You guys know the gig. Driver's ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Alex took the advice to heed. Ben's going to lead us out. Alex and Ben getting at it. Oh, Dad feeds him a wheel. Somebody's out of the ballpark. Who was that? Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Marshall by start finish line. Help him out, Reed. Help him out. Help him out. Nicely done. All right, leading us out early on, Dakota Arlano. Alex Walker in the 2, Ben in the 3, Sean in the 4. Oh, my. Easy, Alex, easy. Easy, Sean. Race number 4 on deck, race number 5. Stadium Truck A main event, Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. Stadium Truck A main, you'll be up next. I'll need these 6 drivers and maybe 2 volunteers to help me out with that. Then I should be actually pretty good, other than maybe a couple people that may be back to back. But we'll see how that transpires. So out front is going to be Dakota Arlano. Alex in the 2. Ben now popping back up into the 3. Sean in the 4. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Race number 4 on deck. Ben Walker going to be popping up into the top spot. Sean in the 2. It looks like Alex in the 3. Drivers, you got 2 in. 4 to go. Or 3 to go. Excuse me. 2 in, 3 to go. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Diego. Appreciate that. Back up front, going to be Ben Walker. In that 2, looks to be Sean. Sean Rice. Looks like Dakota in the 3, Alex in the 4. There's Ben by the line. There's Sean by the line. There goes Alex and Dakota. Chandra going to be in my top 5. Race number 5. Stadium Truck A main event going to be coming up.
2 minutes
next.
left.
Stadium Truck A main coming up next. There's Ben by the start finish line. Here comes Sean. Going to be battling it out for that lead. Through the pitcher's mound they go. Down the back straightaway. Ben leading out with the lights. Sean off the end of the straightaway. Drivers, you got 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Oh, Sean getting it wrong on the back triple. Cavaretta right there to get him. Here comes Alex. Alex gets it wrong. Chandra gets it wrong. Thank you, Boomer. Nice hustle, guys. Appreciate that. Marshall out front, please, Diego. Now Sean going to take over that lead spot. Ben going to spin it around like a record. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Alex into 3. Alex puts it upside down. Brown right there to get him. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Look at Anton hopping, a skip, and a jump away. Right now, Sean Rice going to be leading us out. Ben in the 2. Alex in the 3. Watch off the back.
1 minute left.
It is clear. Race number 5. Stadium Truck A main. That'll be Knobloch, Young, Bayette, Knobloch, Stock, Davia, and Mott. You will be up next. One out for you there, Diego. Grazie, prego. Drivers, you got 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. Sean Rice leading out. Ben Walker in the 2. Alex in the 3. Dakota in the 4. Watching center, watching center. That was Sean getting it wrong. Now Ben's going to take over the top spot. With less than 20, they should get by for one more. Ben on top. Sean in the 2. They're going to get by for one more lap, and it's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? First and second down that back straightaway. Off the end of straightaway over the roller. Sean put it upside down. One behind you there, Rich. Now Ben just got to keep it rubber side down. Time has expired. Alex, you are done in spot 3. Waiting on everybody else. Ben over the back tabletop. Coming up on Dakota. You are done, Dakota. Ben, you are done taking the win. Waiting on 3 more. Waiting on 3 more. Davis. You are done. Sean, you are done in the 2. And Chandra taking home top 6. You are done. That is our race all stop.
The race is completed.
Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, and let's go get our track blown off. And race number 5. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. I will need the 6 drivers and 2 volunteers, please. 2 volunteers to help me out with this next race. All right, let's go ahead and get our blowers down, guys. Blowers down. Blowers down. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, back on the track, please. Novice drivers, back on the track, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. I got Alex and Ben over there. It's going to be Mike Mott in the 7, Will Davia in the 6, Jason Stock in the 5, Caleb Knobloch in the 4, Nick Bayette in the 3, John Young in the 2, Mike Knobloch on the pole. And again, I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
John Young. Michael Knobloch. Will Davila.
Once again, I need 2 volunteer marshals. I need 1 over in front of timing and scoring.
Mike
I
Mott.
need 1 off
Caleb
the slant
Knobloch.
tabletop. Again, straightaway is closed.
1 minute to the start of the race.
We're not going to go Mach 10 down the front straightaway. Even though it sounds kind of cool to do.
45 seconds to the start of the
John,
race.
if you would. I appreciate that. Jimmy Leff, you got coming on the straightaway as well? I kind of figured you did. All right, Bayette in the 3. All right. With that
30
being
seconds to the
said,
start of the
drivers
race.
Ready? Marshall's ready. You guys are going to go with the sound of the tone. All right, we are locked and loaded with our Stadium Truck A main event. Let's keep it clean. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. Knobloch leading us out. Young getting a little sideways. Bayette trying to find a way around the inside. Here comes Caleb now. So first, second, third, fourth, all ready through that switchback section. Davia in the 5. Race number 6, 21.5 A main event. You will be up next. 21.5 A main event. You will be up next. Putting water down after 7. Water after 7. Out front early on is going to be Mike Knobloch. John Young in the 2, Bayette in the 3, Caleb in the 4. 1 minute in, 4 to go, 1 in, 4 to go. Mike Knobloch, white into the blue, over the back triple section he goes. And looks like Caleb out. Go and take that car off the track. Go and take that car off the track. A rough bit of luck for Caleb. Had some issues going on in qualifying. Bayette going for the optional aerodynamic body, I believe. Looking kind of cool. 145 in, 3:15 to go. It is Knobloch on top. Young in the 2. Now Devia in the 3. Thank you, Sean. Drivers, you got 2 in, 3 to go. 2 in, 3 to go. It is Mike Knobloch on top. John Young in the 2. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Nicely done, Ben. Will Devia in the 3. Stock in the 4. Oh, boy. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Back triple is clear. Mike Knobloch on top. John Young rocking the all orange in that 2. Oh, rough bit of luck for Mott. He's out. Bayette working on Devia for that top 3. By the start finish line, they go. Meanwhile, Knobloch, D to D on a Saturday afternoon cruise. Watching the straightaway. It is clear. Again, I'll need these 7 drivers back on the track. Probably need a couple volunteers. I know I got Caleb going back to back.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes in, 2 to go. Mike Knobloch on top. John Young in the 2. Bayette in the 3. There's Young by the start finish line. And Bayette starting to work his way by the start finish line right about now. Knobloch puts it upside down. Thank you, Chandra. Appreciate that. Drivers, you got 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 6. 21.5 A main event coming up at you next. 21.5 A main event coming up at you next. Thank you, Lef. Appreciate that. Wow.
One minute left.
Knobloch leading out. Young in the 2, Bayette in the 3. 1 minute left to go on the master clock right now. Bayette and Young separated by 5 seconds. Young off the end of the straightaway. Bayette off the end of the straightaway. Young getting a little wrong on the back triple. Bayette not quite close enough to capitalize, but still got 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. There's Young by the start finish line. Gap was 5 seconds last time by. This time by going to be 4.3 with 25 seconds left to go for those first off the line. 25 seconds left to go, drivers. Watch my start finish line, guys. Mr. Devia, that'll be second working with you. Please hold your line. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10. This should be everyone's final lap as they cross start finish line. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. That'll be time. Mike Knobloch, you are done. Jason Stock, you are done. John Young in the 2, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshall, don't go anywhere, please. Bayette, Devia, you are done. Waiting on Caleb. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop.
The race is
Marshall,
completed.
grab those blowers. Marshall, grab your blowers. And again, I will need 3 volunteer marshals at least to help me out this next race. 3 volunteer marshals to help me out this race at least. I got Knobloch going back to back. I got Young going back to back. All right, let's go and get those blowers down. Blowers down. I need all my marshals back on the track, please. Marshals back on the track. Marshals back on the track, please. All my marshals back on the track. And again, I do need at least 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out with this next race. 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out with this next race. Race number 6. You can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Rich Brown. In the 9, Jason Stock. In the 8, Shane Saunders. In the 7, Gabe Soto. In the 6, Todd Farnham. In the 5, Mike Caller. In the 4, John Young. In the 3, Ryan Harrell. In the 2, Chase Williford. And on the pole,
1 minute to the start of the race.
Knobloch.
Ryan Harrell.
Again, I need several volunteers to
Mike
help
Caller.
me out with this next
Chase
race.
Williford.
I got Davia, Bayette, Mott, Knobloch.
Gabe Soto. Caleb Knobloch. Todd Farnham. Rich Brown.
3,
John Young.
At least 3
45 seconds
volunteers,
to the start of the
please.
race.
At least 3 volunteers. And with that, no more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Anton, if you can get the end of the straightaway for me, please. Diego, you got the back triple for me. I appreciate
30
that.
seconds to the start of the
right
race.
There. Again, straightaway is closed. Let's get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Get our cars lined up. Mr. DeVee.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All righty. All right, guys. You know the gig.
Less than 5.
Keep it clean. I'll call for rough driving. You hit somebody, police yourselves. Keep it clean through the first couple corners, and then game on. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. Knobloch leading us out. Williford in the 2. Somebody else in the 3. Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. Leading us out going to be Caleb Knobloch in that 2. Looks to be Harrell. Williford in the 3. Caller in the 4. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Watching center, guys. Harrell and Williford. Clean it up. Nicely done, guys. Sort it out. Caleb Knobloch leading out. Caller in the 2. Williford in the 3. Young in the 4. Stock in the 5. Farnham in the 6. Harrell. Soto. Brown. Nicely done, guys. Work together. Working it off the end of the straightaway. Caller and Williford going at it. Second and third over the back triple section they go. Caller to the inside. Williford to the inside off the crossover. Lands with a little more Momo. So now Williford takes over the top 2. He's going to set his sights on Caller in that 3 spot. Young in the 4. Young now go. Oh, Williford upside down off the end of the straightaway. That drops him back to the top 3. And here comes Young. Young to the inside on Williford. Gets it wrong on the back triple. So now Williford back into 2. Caller into 3. Williford gets it wrong. Keep it clean, Johnny. So back out front, Caleb Knobloch enjoying the fruits of TQ. He is in another zip code. In that 2 will be Williford. Stock into 3. Young in the 4. He's got Farnham now knocking on his back door. Farnham to the inside. Farnham pops off the top 4 now. So it's Farnham, Young, Harrell, Soto, Caller. Back up front over the crossover is going to be Caleb Knobloch. In that 2 is going to be Chase Williford. Over the crossover. In the 3 will be Jason Stock. Watching the pitcher's mound, guys. Watch pitcher's mound. Watch pitcher's mound. Caleb Knobloch on top. Williford in the 2. Stock in the 3. back up front is still going to be Caleb Knobloch working his way into the back triple. He's got Williford, though, knocking on his back door. Watching the switchback section. Watch switchback section. Watch switchback section. Watch switchback section. Young and Farnham going at it. Watch off the center triple. Watch off center triple. It is clear. Knobloch by the start finish line. Williford by the start finish line.
2 minutes left.
Stock into 3. Farnham and Young going at it. Watch it on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. Knobloch leading out. Caller, you'll have second working with you. Hold your line. Williford by the line. Stock by the line. Stock puts a... No, that was Caller. Put a Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Watching the switchback. Watching the switchback. It is clear with 1:20 to go. Drivers 1:20 to go. Caleb Knobloch on top. Williford in the 2. Jason Stock in the 3. It's like Rich Brown in the 4. Young in the 5. Soto in the 6. With 1 minute left to go, drivers, 1 minute left to go. You're watching the conclusion of your 21.5. Watch by start finish line. 21.5. A main
1 minute
Marshall
left.
out front, please. Marshall out front. That was Williford put it upside down. Now Stock going to pull into the 2. Williford going to drop it to the 3. Brown and Young still going at it for 4th and 5th. Knobloch coming up on Harrell and Farnham. Watching in the back triple. Watching the back triple. Back triple is clear. Stock and Williford going to be going at it with 35 seconds to go. There's Stock by the line. Williford by the line. Williford looks to the inside coming down front straightaway. Makes the pass. Sticks it and wins it like Velcro. With 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Caleb coming up on Farnham. And Soto with under 15 to go. Drivers under 15 to go. Williford and Stock going at it down the front straightaway. Let's keep it clean, kiddos. Less than 5. Final lap is on running. That'll be time. Finish lap you're on. Brown and Young still going at it. Soto, you are done. Farnham, you are done. Caleb Knobloch, you are done taking the win. You are done. Harrell, you are done. Williford and Stock going to be going at it. Williford in the 2, Stock in the 3. Waiting on Caller, Brown, and Young. That's the battle for 4th and 5th. Brown and Young going at it. Young looking to the inside. Not able to get it. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's go and grab those blowers. Marshall's grab your blowers. And race number 7, 17.5 Expert A main event. Coming up at you next. I need all 9 of these drivers back out on the track, please. Okay. Thank you. We're putting water down after 7. Water after 7. Again, race number 7 drivers. You are going to be up next. Drivers from race number 6, I need you guys all out back on the track, please. All out back on the track. Let's go and get our blowers down. Blowers down. Blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I need somebody off the end of the straightaway over by Caleb off the back triple. Shouldn't be looking for any marshals. Guys, bright orange cones. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 8 spot, Rich Chenard in the 7. Nick Bayette in the 6. Caden Lindsell in the 5. Aaron Jensen in the 4. Randy Locken in the 3. Willie Smith in the 2. Chase Boyd. And on the pole will be Scott Spear.
1 minute to the start of the race. Local legend. Gluten-free. Chase Boyd. Aaron Jensen. Shizil Anila. Randy Locken. Meatball.
All right, straight away.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Straightaway is closed. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Get our cars lined up, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Chenard, you can move up into 7 if you wish. Mr. Bayette is going to
15 seconds to the start of the race.
cheer from the sidelines. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Keep it clean. 6-minute A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Spear out of the gate. Boyd knocking on the back door. Smith. Chenard and Lindsell get into it. They're going to drop back. Now Scott Spear leading out. Chase Boyd in the 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Locking in the 4. Jensen in the 5. So it's Associated Losi. Gaggle of cars going down that back straightaway. Meanwhile, Scott Spear, local legend, through the back triple section he goes. Boyd in the 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Now top 3 starting to do a little breakaway from Randy Locken. So Smith going to set his sights on Boyd. Through the pitcher's mound they go. Boyd pushing a little wide. Smith getting on the binders. That's going to allow Spear put the car in cruise control. Over the crossover section they go. Scott Spear, team associated Reedy, a.k.a. Factory Pilot. By the start-finish line he goes. Willie Smith finding his way around Chase. So did Aaron Jensen. So now Jensen into the 3. Chase into the 4. Locking into the 5. Chenard in the 6. Back out front, Scott Spear. Over the back triple section he goes. Willie Smith over the back triple. Aaron Jensen, the newest recruit going into that 17-5 stock division. Finding his way from that top 3. Down that back straightaway is going to be Scott Spear leading out over the back section. Through the short chute. Lining up the center triple. Oh, double single. Aaron Jensen getting it wrong off in the straightaway. Boyd got to get on the binders on that one. And Jensen is broken. Language on the stand, please. I understand frustration. Jensen and Boyd get into it off the back triple section. So back out up front, going to be Scott Spear in that 2. Will be Smith in the 3 is going to be Boyd. Now it's going to be Locken in the 3. Race number 8. That is my 17-5 lock timing A main. You'll be up after we put some water down. 17-5 lock timing. You'll be up after we put some water down. Scott Spear leading out. Chenard getting it wrong on the back triple. So now Smith all over the back door of Scott. Watching the short shoot. Lindsell and Chenard getting into it. So now working their way down the back straightaway. Lindsell. Oh boy. Smith gets it wrong coming on front straightaway. Spear going to gap out about a half a straightaway. Boyd and Locken going at it for 3rd and 4th. Off the end of the straightaway. Boyd's got it. Locken wants it. Locken trying to keep the youngster in check. Over the back triple section they go. Right now Scott Spear on top. Working his way off the end of the straightaway. Through the short chute. Smith in the 2. Hey, you guys can do whatever you want. Watching the short chute. I think it's a lockout. I think it's a light and drive line. I think it's a car that is like a 1/10 of an ounce overweight. So right now, Scott Spear leading out. Willie Smith in that 2 spot. Boyd in the 3. Locking in the 4. So right now, Willie Smith keeping them legal and legit. Through the back section they go. Down the front straightaway. Waiting for a mistake out of old man Spear. Scott trying to figure out, is it going to be a Long Island iced tea kind of night? Is it going to be a Lou Cumbre kind of night?
2 minutes left.
Over the center section. Puts it up on 2 wheels. With 4 minutes in, 2 to go. There's Spear by the line. Smith by the line. Gap now going to be 1.2. By the way, if you're looking out there in Facebook land, don't forget, you got your Kinwall Classic coming up here in about 3 weeks. Friday, Saturday racing coming up on next weekend. We'll do a track build the following weekend. Watch it by the start finish line. It is clear. So now Scott Spear leading out. Willie Smith in that 2. Chase Boyd in the 3. Lock it in the 4. With 1:30 left to go. 1:30 left to go. Fast lap out of Spear. 18.724. 18.777 out of Willie Smith. 19.1 out of Boyd. 19.4 out of Locken with 1 minute left to go on the master clock. 1 to go on the master. Spear over the crossover section.
1 minute left.
Smith coming into the crossover section. Race number 8. 17.5. Intermediate lock timing A main. You will be up next. I'll need these 8 marshals back on the track, please. These 8 marshals back on the track. Watch the back triple. Watch the back triple. That was Linzel getting upside down. Spear leading out. Smith in the 2. Boyd in the 3. Locking in the 4 with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Less than 15. Should be a race to the line. Gap is 3.2 seconds. Spear's going to have to push it to get by for another. I don't think he's got the time. 1. That is going to be time. Finish lap you are on. Double S. You are done. Willie Smith, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshall, don't go anywhere, please. We're going to put water down. Caden, you are done. Chase Boyd, you are done. Chenard and Locken, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is
completed. We're going to put some water down, and then race number 8, 17.5 lock timing coming at you next. Again, I need all 8 of these drivers back on the track, please. All 8 of these drivers back on the track, please. Once again, drivers from race number 7. I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 7, back on the track, please. I need all 8 of those drivers back on the track if I could, and maybe get 1 extra volunteer. This is a 10-car dance. I'd like to have all spots covered for this main event. You're good, Caden. I'll just go around you. Huh? Well, that's why you need to start looking at your car instead of watching videos. Hey. I don't know. Always take a wrench to all your screws and nuts. Make sure they're nice and tight. Call me crazy. once again, want to thank everyone for coming out to Wheelie Weekend here at Hobby Action Raceway. Again, if you have a tab inside the store, find your way inside, get that handled and taken care of. I have no idea. I don't know. Hold, please. All right, marshals back over to your spots, please. Marshals back over to your spots. Marshals back over to your spots. Marshals back over to your spots, please. Yes. All right, race number, what is this? Race number 8. You kids can roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. And again, I need all my marshals back on the track, please. Marshals back on the track. I got Jensen
The Black
there,
Stallion.
Locking there, Linzel there.
Todd
I
Farnham.
need 2 volunteer marshals, please.
Michael
I need
Knobloch.
1 off the end of the
LLD.
straightaway.
Mike Sara.
I need 1
John
off
Henry
the end of
III.
the straightaway.
Colin
and I
Lake.
need 1 by the start finish line. I need 2 volunteer
Nick
marshals,
Bayet.
please. 2 volunteer marshals. 1 at the end of the straightaway. And with that, let's go ahead and say straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. I need Caleb over here. Ben Scott right there. All right, Lake on the pole. Weir in the 2. Bayette on the 3. Knobloch on the 4. Henry on the 5. Sora on the 6. Farnham on the 7. Chandler on the 8. Tom on the 9. Okay. Everybody good? Track feeling good? Fantastic. You kids know the gig. Make your passes clean. 6-minute A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Lake going to lead us out. We're in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Over the back triple. Lake shorts it. Going to get collected by several cars. Let's keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Plenty of time. 6 minutes. Six-minute main event. We're leading out. Bayette in the 2. Watch coming down the front straightaway. Watch down the front straightaway. Beer on top. We're on top. Bayette in the 2. Henry in the 3. Knobloch in the 4. Looks like Chandler in the 5. Farnham, Sora, Tom, and Lake all going at it. Plenty of time, guys. You got less than a minute in. Top 3 front runners by the start finish line. That is Weir, Bayette, and Henry. Watch off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Farnham, Tom, and Lake all going at it off the end of the straightaway. Lake looks to the inside. Not able to capitalize there. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. That was Sora getting it wrong. So back up front, still going to be Paul Weir on top. Watching the crossover, guys. Watching the crossover. Crossover is clear. Paul Weir leading out. Henry in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Knobloch in the 4. Watching the start finish line. Thank you, Chase. It is clear. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. 2 in, 4 to go. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. All right, now Paul Weir leading out off the end of the straightaway. Hooks up a pipe. Here comes Henry. Henry collects Weir. Let's keep it clean, guys. Bayette waiting to pick up the pieces. Chandler, you'll have first, second, and third coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Right now, Paul Weir leading out. He's got Henry knocking on his back door with Bayette into 3. Henry trying to go over the top. And then Henry gets it wrong off the end of the straightaway. Weir getting it wrong in the switchback section. Now Weir under attack from Bayette. Through the switchback section, down the back straightaway they go. Race number 9, two-wheel drive modified. A main event, you're going to be up next. Two-wheel mod, A, you're going to be up next. It is Paul Weir on top. Nick Bayette in the 2, Henry in the 3. Tom in the 6, Sora in the 5, Knobloch in the 4. Curtis, you'll have third working with you next. Please hold your line. Watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway. And the straightaway is clear. Weir pushes it wide. Hooks up a wing on Bayette. Now Bayette going to be leading out. Weir in the 2, watching the pitcher's mound. It is clear. Knobloch now into the 3, Henry into the 4. Drivers, you got 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. 3:30 in, watch it off the end of the short chute. It is clear. Farnham and Tom still going at it for the 6th and 7. With Chandler in the 8. Here comes Knobloch into 3. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Curtis, you'll have 2nd in front of you, 3rd behind her, 3rd in front of you, 4th and behind you.
2 minutes left.
Nick Bayette leading out. Through the switchback section he goes. Weir in the 2. He is 2.5 back. 4 minutes in, 2 to go. 4 in, 2 to go. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Henry hooking up a pipe. Marshall out front, Aaron. Thank you very much. Clear. The back up front still going to be Nick Bayette. Working his way. Open track down the back straightaway for Bayette. In that 2 will be Weir. Down the back straightaway he goes. Into 3 is going to be Knobloch. Henry in the 4. Sora in the 5. Farnham in the 6, Tom in the 7, Chandler in the 8, 4:45 in, 1:15 to go. Race number 9, two-wheel drive modified. A main event coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod, A main event coming up at you next. 1 minute in.
1 minute left.
Left on the master, 1 left on the master, guys. Keep him rolling, guys. Keep him rolling. With 55 seconds to go, it is Nick Bayette on top. Paul Weir in the 2, Knobloch in the 3. Henry in the 4. Weir putting it upside down. Knobloch not close enough to capitalize on that one. You're watching the conclusion of race number 8. 17-5, lock timing, A main event. Tom pushes it in just a bit too soon. With less than 30 drivers, less than 30, less than 30. Watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway. Watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway. Watch the end of straightaway. Watch the end of straightaway. Watch in the straightaway. Watch in the straightaway. Watch off the back triple. Watch off the back triple. Less than 15 drivers. Less than 15. Bayette leading out. Weir in the 2. Now Weir and Bayette by the start finish line. They're going to get by for one more. So Weir, last ditch effort, puts it upside down. Watch out behind you there, Randy. Time has expired. Farnham and Henry, you are done. Knobloch in the 3, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshall, don't go anywhere, please. Waiting on Tom, Chandler, Bayette, and Weir. Here comes Bayette by the start finish line. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your
The
blowers.
race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 9. Two-wheel drive modified, A main event. You are up next. I need all those drivers back out on the track, please. Two-wheel 17-5 drivers back out on the track, please. We'll have Paul Weir calling out the race for us. I should have every spot covered with a live body. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers. All right, once again, I need all my marshals back on the track, please. Marshals back on the track. Marshals back on the track, please. This is a 11-car mod main. Track is not open yet. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Should have every spot out there covered. I need Sora's there, Henry's there, Tom is there, Farnham's there, Lake there, Chandler on the bucket. I need somebody coming off the tabletop by timing and scoring. I need somebody coming on front straight. Knobloch's over there. And Willie, can you grab over on cone 3 over by the slant table? Roll them out, check them in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, this is your A main mod.
Local legend. Aaron Brown. One I read. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Kevin Gatton. Kevin Boyd. Kyle Davis. Vinny Pediasoli. Voltron. Doy Schultz. Zip Master Flex. Brandon Chandler.
We got a good check, everybody. Finish the lap you're on, and let's get them
30 seconds to the start of the race.
lined up. Spears in the 1, Brown in the 2, Wortman in the 3, Gatton in the 4. Vinny in the 5, Davis
15 seconds
in the
to the start
6,
of the race.
Lake in the 7, Leffler in the 8, Boyd in the 9, Schultz in the 10, and Brandon in the 11.
Less than
All right,
5.
Marshals, keep your head on a swivel. You know these cars are fast. Drivers, keep it clean. 11 cars, that's quite a few. All right, guys, at the sound of the tone. And they're off. Just kidding. Nice single file line, beautiful. All right, you got Scott Spears out front, Aaron Brown in the 2, Wortman in the 3, watching the sweeper. Clear. That was Gatton getting it wrong. Riley getting it wrong over the crossover. Spears, Brown, 2-car breakaway. Lake not too far behind. Riley right behind him. Leffler behind him. Kevin Boyd in the 6. What? Need to tech that thing. Scott Spears out front, Brown, Lake. Those are your top 3 drivers. 20-second laps for all 3. Chandler getting it wrong. He's pulling it off. Watching the sweeper go high. Yeah. That's Gatton getting it wrong. Spears, Brown, Lake, your top 3 drivers. Wortman in the 4, Leffler in the 5. Got 4.5 minutes, plenty of time to make things happen. Top 3 drivers all running within a second of each other. Lake's on Brown's tail, though. Brown is channeling Dakota Fend. As they head into that crossover, Lake right on Brown. Spears in that 1, Brown in the 2, Lake in the 3. That's a good race for your top 3 podium spots. Wortman, Schultz, Leffler. Actually, Schultz, Leffler is in the 5. There you go. Thank you. Watch Vinny in the sweeper. It's clear. Spears, Brown, Lake, your top 3 drivers across the line. Wortman catching up. He's in the 4. Leffler into 5, not too far behind. They're all about 3.5 seconds within each other. Davis moving up to that 6th spot. Spears, Brown, Lake. 3.5 minutes, drivers. 3.5 minutes. Plenty of time. They head across that crossover. It's just out for a daily drive, these 3. Nobody's, oh, Brown gets it wrong. Oh, that's going to put Lake in the 2. Oh, no, now Lake gets it wrong. That's going to put Brown in. Oh, now Brown gets it wrong. That's going to put him in 5th, or 4th, excuse me. That's going to give Scott a breakaway there. So you got Lake, Wortman, Brown, your top 4 drivers. Spears in a new zip code now after all those mistakes. Wow, that was a calamity of errors there. I have a feeling those Losies are hungry, though. They're going to want to catch those AE cars. Nice line there, Boyd. All right, Spears headed down the straight. Lake in the 2, Wortman in the 3, Brown in the 4. Spears heading into that triple. He's on a different time zone. So you got Lake, Wortman, Brown. That's where your big race is. They head across the crossover. Got 2 minutes, drivers, 2 minutes. Wortman diving in on Lake. Lake shuts the door. They head into that sweeper, into the middle straight.
2 minutes left.
Into the crossover. Brown trying to make up time, gets it wrong. Watch going in the triple, clear. It's clear. Oh no, Lake and Wortman are battling back and forth as they head down that straight. You got a minute 45, drivers, minute 45. Into the crossover, into that, oh no, Wortman got it wrong completely. Watch the sweeper. John Henry getting a workout over there. Minute 20, drivers, minute 20. Spear, Lake, Wortman, Brown, your top 4 drivers. Davis moves up to the 5. Leffler in that 6. Vinny in that 7. Everybody's pretty spread out. 18-9 for Spears on that last lap. You got a minute left, drivers, minute left. Where is Spears?
1 minute left.
Headed into the tabletop here, across the start line. Nice and smooth. Gatton and Vinny. That's your second place driver, guys. You got 45 seconds, drivers. 45 seconds. Spear, Lake, Wortman, Brown in the 4. Davis in the 5. Wortman in the 3. Everybody is so spread out. Spears about 5 seconds ahead of Lake. Got 30 seconds, drivers. 30 seconds. Davis gets around Brown. He's in the 4. Brown's in the 5. 15 seconds, drivers. 15 seconds. Oh, Davis gets it wrong. He's gonna lose a spot there. Brown's gonna take that 4 spot from him. Davis falls to the 5. All right, that is time, drivers. That is time. When you're done, I'll call your name. Spears caught you at the line. Lake, you are done. Gatton, you are done. Schultz, you are done. Wortman, you are done. Brown, you are done. Davis, you are done. Leffler, you are done. Everybody's done. Good job. Spears with the win. Lake in the 2. Wortman in the 3.
All right, Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Final 2 races of the day. 4-wheel drive, 13.5 expert. Yeah, it was fun. Thank you, Paul. No, you have, 13.5 4-wheel, and then mod is up after that. So, final 2 races of the day. I need all my marshals back out on the track, please. Marshals back out on the track, please. All right. Let's go and get those blowers down. Let's go and get those blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
The race is completed.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. All right, marshal your spots, please. Marshal your spots.
Michael Knobloch.
Marshal your spots. Qualifying on the pole,
Chisel
Jimmy
Edler.
Leffler in the 2, Mike Knobloch in the 3, Paul Weir in the 4, Rich Chenard in the 5, Gabe Soto in the 6, Perry Mayfield in the 7, Mark Coleman.
Gabe Soto.
With that being said,
The Black
straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. Boyd, you want to get the triple? All right. Children. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded with our 13.5 4-wheel Expert A main event. Leffler leading us out. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. All right, Leffler on top. Weir in the 2. Chenard in the 3. It's like Knobloch in the 4. Race number 10 on deck. Race number 11, 4-wheel drive, modified. You're going to be coming at you next. 4-wheel mod coming up at you next. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Thank you, VP. So after race number 11, track will be open to 6:30. Track will be open till 6:30. Should give you guys about 20 minutes, about 15 to 20 minutes of track time while I sort things out. So again, thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully everyone had a fun time. I know one person who didn't. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Leffler on top. Weir in the 2. Chenard in the 3. Knobloch in the 4. Mayfield Soto. Going to be my top 6. Back up front, going to be Jimmy Leffler. Paul Weir in the 2. Chenard in the 3. Knobloch in the 4. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Back up front is going to be Jimmy Leff. Paul Weir in the 2. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Knobloch, Weir, and Chenard all going at it for second, third, and fourth. Weir going to drop it back to the top 3 now. Weir leading out in that 3 spot. Leffler on top. Chenard in the 2. Weir in the 3. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. There's you got 2:45 in, 2:30 to go. 2:45 in, 2:30 to go. Three minutes in, 2 to go. And with that being said, the express lane is open.
2 minutes left.
.30 in, 1:30 to go. Leffler on top. Weir, Chenard, Knobloch all going at it.
One minute left.
Drivers, you got 55 seconds to go. 55 seconds to go. It's going to be Leffler on top. Where's Chenard going at it? Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. With 25 seconds to go, drivers. 25 seconds to go. Almost, Mike. Who said you lost the position? That'll be time. Finish lap, you are on. Finish lap, you are on. Finishing out. That is going to be a race. Keep them rolling, drivers. Mike Knobloch taking home the top 2. And that is a race. So I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. Race number 10 in the books. Race number 11.
The race is completed.
Four-wheel drive modified. Coming up at you next. Four-wheel mod. Coming up at you next. It was Leffler, Knobloch, Weir, Chenard. All right. Let's go get our marshal door spots, please. Marshal door spots. Marshal door spots. And final race of the day, four-wheel drive, modified. You guys can roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Doy Schultz. In the 4, Kevin Gatton. In the 3, Aaron Brown. In the 2, Jimmy Silve. And on the pole will be Riley Wortman.
Doy Schultz. Aaron Brown. Jim Sylvie.
All right, marshal your spots, please. Marshal
Kevin
your
Gatton.
spots. And no more laps, no more laps. Straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed. I need one volunteer marshal on the back triple. One volunteer marshal on the back triple,
One
please. One volunteer marshal on the back triple, please. Straightaway is closed. It's Wortman, Silve, Brown, Gatton, Schultz. And again, after this race, we'll have about 15 to 20 minutes.
1 minute to the start of the
time.
race.
With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready, sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Wortman going to be leading us out. Silve in the 2, Brown in the 3. Gatton in the 4. Everybody going over the back triple section, nice and smooth. Riley Wortman leading us out. Silve in that 2 spot. Aaron Brown in the 3. KG in the 4. Out front going to be Riley Wortman in that 2 spot. Jim Silve in the 3 will be Aaron Brown. Kevin Gatton in the 4. Doy Schultz going to be rounding out my top 5 of four-wheel drive modified here on Wheelie Weekend. Again, after this, I will switch it over to control practice, 4-minute sessions. If there are people waiting in line, only 12 on the stand at a time. We'll have 4 4-minute sessions, and that will be all. Wortman on top, Silve in the 2, Brown in the 3, Gatton in the 4. So all 4 cars working their way by the start-finish line. It is Riley Wortman on top. Silve in the 2, Brown and Gatton. Nose to tail. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Silve trying to send it into the pitcher's mound. Brown hooks up a pipe, collects Gatton. Nowhere for Gatton to go. It's going to be Riley Wortman leading out. Jimmy S in the 2. 145 in, 3:15 to go. Brown and Gatton going at it. Brown getting it wrong in the center. Gatton going to pop up into the top 3 now. Brown going to drop it to the 4. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out today. Hopefully everyone's had a fun time. If you have a tab inside the store, get that handled and taken care of. Right now, it is Riley Wortman leading out. Silve in the 2. Gatton in the 3. Drivers, you got 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. What? Oh, I don't know. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center. All right, drivers, you got 2 in, 3 to go. Express lane is open.
2 minutes left.
Brown and Gatton going at it. .315 in, 145 to go. Watching back triple. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Nicely done. 325 in, 130 to go. Wortman leading out. Silve in the 2, 1.8 back. Then you got Brown and Gatton going at it over the back triple section. They go. Coming into express lane. Both. Gatton looking to the inside on Brown. Brown puts it upside down on the pitcher's mound. 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
With under a minute, drivers under a minute. It is Wortman on top. Silve in the 2. Gatton in the 3. Brown in the 4. Schultz going to round out my top 5 of four-wheel drive modified. Nice to see a heat of four-wheel drive modified. With less than 5. Less than 5. Got no words for that. I'm sure that'll make a highlight reel. That'll be time on the master clock. Doy, got you at the line. You are done, sir. KG in the 3. You are done. Waiting on Riley and Silve. And that is a race. I'll stop. All right, guys, that is a race. Thanks so much for everyone coming on out.
The race is completed.
Hopefully everybody had a good time today. Don't forget, we do it all over again on Wednesday night.